welcome to episode 2 of our gentle mat yoga class. Make sure you have your water and a mat. That's the only equipment you need. If you want to use a chair in this practice, feel free to do that. Just remember to breathe deeply, don't hold your breath. And if there's any pain with any of these movements, that is your body simply saying, stop, don't do it. So there's no pain in yoga. So let's just start with a nice cat-cow breath, okay? So holding on to the knees here, kind of extend the top of the hair to the top of the head to the top of the ceiling. And inhale, filling up your belly and your chest, dropping the head back, filling the body full of air into the cow pose. And then the opposite of that is to go forward, hollow out your belly, and just push your spine to the back of the invisible wall there as you exhale into cat, all right? So let's just do a few of those. Inhale slowly into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Let's do one more round. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Beautiful. Come back up right here. So now we're going to think about taking the breath all the way down into the pelvic area, all right? So we're not going to confine it up here. We're going to spread it out a little bit. So just take your hands out here. Big inhale here. Inhale all the way down. And then as you go to exhale, just take one fist, put it into one hand, engage your abdominal floor, and exhale, squeeze up. Good. So this is all very engaged here, kind of like your Kegel exercises in a way. Inhale here. Exhale here. Pelvic floor engages. Inhale again. Exhale here. Squeeze. Engage the pelvic muscles. Good. One more. Here we go. Big, broad breath in. And last one, engage pelvic floor. Beautiful. Now let's just do a little side wave here. So inhale here, just get loose. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just get real loose and pretty here. Flowing. Blow it out. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Hands to the heart. And just feel the effects of that oxygenation into your body. Really energizes, makes you more clear-headed, thinking more clearly. Lots of breath means a boost for your whole body. Now inhaling the arms up over your head. We're going to twist to the side with the exhale. And inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Last one here. And last one here. Beautiful. Come back to the center and circle the head around. So big move here with the long, strong spine. Top of the head is going to draw circles on the ceiling. Breathe deeply through the mouth or nose. Beautiful. Let's do one more circle, and then let's take it in the opposite direction. Round you go. Beautiful. All right, back to the center. Here we go. Keeping the shoulders down, look over the right shoulder. Take your eyes behind you and take 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale the other way. Look behind you. Watch those shoulders. Make sure they're down. Breathing deeply. Perfect. Back to the center now, keeping the shoulders still. Lay the right ear onto the right shoulder and reach and breathe right there. Inhale up. Same thing, other side. Exhale down and reach and breathe. Beautiful. Come on up. Now tell your brain to tell your head it doesn't have to stay up. So that's going to look like this. So you're still sitting tall, but your head is now falling forward. Okay? Get to the point where you can actually feel the weight of the head pulling the neck gently. And then take the chin back and forth across the front of the chest. You can inhale to one side, exhale to the other, or whatever rhythm works for you. Remember, in yoga, slower is always better. Good. Back to the center. Let's raise the head up. Beautiful. Bend the right arm. Drop it down. Take this hand, grab that elbow. Inhale. Exhale, pull it across the body, and again, lay that head down. The emphasis here is on the side of the neck. That's what you want to be feeling, that stretch. Breathe. Perfect. Come on up. Inhale. Grab the other elbow. Same thing. Pull it across. Head goes down the other way. And breathe. Intertwining the fingers out front, we're going to push way out. Hold in your belly tightly and stretch all the way out. Drop your head down. Feel that stretch in the upper back. Once you feel that good engagement of the upper back, inhale the arms up. Tuck them behind your ears onto the invisible wall behind us. Straighten the arms, and then without bending the arms, reach. Reach. So it's not this, it's using the shoulders, using the shoulders. Perfect. Keep going. All right, down you go. Exhale. Perfect. Let's go to the side body now, and we're going to go back and forth side to side. So take your right hand, place it on the mat beside you, and then just slide it out as far as you can. Now don't lift your hips up, so we don't want to look like that. Just keep them down. This arm's going to come up behind you onto the wall and stretch over there. Good. And now I'm going to show you a modification on the other side. Inhale up. Now if it's more comfortable for you, put your elbow down and take this arm up and over. So it's just as effective either way. Notice that both of my sits bones are still on the ground. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Last one here. Exhale over. Beautiful. All right. Lovely. Come on back. All right. Intertwine the fingers like this. Take them behind you. Now I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together very tightly, like you're holding a quarter back there. All right. Again, leaving the sits bones on the ground. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're just going to pretend to be on that wall. You're just sliding down the wall. You're not lifting your hips. And just go down as far as you can. Not everybody can touch the elbow, and that's fine. Go to your spot and then 3 deep breaths. Nice. On your inhale, slide back up. Exhale the other way, same thing. Hips are down, breathe. 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Come on up. And lower the arms. Good job. All right, let's stretch the hands out a little bit. Flip the right hand up, relax it. Take this hand, cover these fingers and this thumb, and push them all down to the ground while pressing forward gently. Now notice my shoulder's not up here. It's completely relaxed so that the emphasis of the exercise is in the hand and wrist area and not in the shoulders. Okay? This is a good one to do throughout the day because we're all using our computers a lot more these days, a lot more keyboarding and texting and that sort of thing. So this is a good stretch. Let the hand come up, turn it over, and just take it in and out a few times. Just big stretch here. Shake it really well. And then we're going to start at the fingertips and we're going to squeeze and release, just squeezing the blood through the hands all the way up here. We're going to go to the elbow. Okay, so squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Get to the elbow and then take it right back down to the fingertip area again. All right? Good. And I think you're going to feel a little bit of difference between that hand and the other one. Flip the other one up, relax the shoulder, cover the thumb and the fingers and push it down while you push forward. No engagement of the shoulder. Good. Breathe. Perfect. All right, when you're ready, let those fingers come up slowly. Turn them over, in and out, in and out, in and out. Give it a good shake. And then again, squeeze and release. So these are pretty serious squeezes here. Again, working on the circulation. Squeeze, release, all the way up to the shoulder, to the elbow rather, and then right back down to the fingertips. Oh yeah, feels better already. All right, great job. Let's do the shoulders a bit. So just bring the shoulders up, around, touch them behind you, squeeze them down the back. And again, roll them up, roll them back, touch them, squeeze them down. Last one, here we go. Roll them up, touch them, squeeze them down. And then forward rolls. And then we're gonna add to this a little bit. Okay, we're gonna add. Here we go. Take them back up, around, touch, squeeze, all the way down, hands to the floor, and lift the chest. Drop the head back. Take the lower teeth over the top teeth and chew like a bulldog. Emphasis here would be the throat. Beautiful. Come forward. Big hug here. Now remember which arm is on the top because we're going to switch that out. Press out with the elbows. Hollow out your belly, which means exhale. Drop your head down. And notice how wide your backbones are across your back. I want you to pretend to breathe into the back there. Breathe into the back. Slow and easy. Beautiful. Come on around. Let's circle again. Circle up, around, touch, squeeze them down. This time, if you wish, and if this doesn't hurt your wrists, you can lift the body here and chew like a bulldog. Good. Lower down. Memory part of this is which arm was on the top, put it on the bottom. Stack them, move them out, hollow out your belly, drop your head and feel the width in the backbones. Breathe right there. Good, come on out, beautiful. All right, and relax. So let's take the legs out now. Let's work the feet a bit. So widen your toes as wide as you can and then squeeze them very tightly and widen them again and squeeze them and widen and squeeze and then push with the feet forward. So you want to feel this little stretch right on the top of the ankle there, right on the top. So push and push, push and push, and then wave them back and forth. Wave them back and forth. Good. So let's have a little fun here. This is called brain yoga. I don't think it really is a thing, but I had to master it when I was in yoga school. So let's take your right foot and just let it go side to side, okay? There you go. Pretty easy. But now we're going to add the left foot forward and back at the same time. See if you can do it. The trick is to get the first foot going really, really easily before you add the other one. And you have to have a good sense of humor for this one. It took me a while to master it. All right, now stop. We're going to do just the opposite. Left foot, side to side. Get it going before you even try the other thing. Okay, it's going, right? Take the other foot forward and back. Okay. Yeah. We all need a good laugh, right? Okay, we do. All right. Sitting up tall, take your hands, move your sits bones back behind you where you're firmly seated into the mat. Arms out here. Let's inhale them up. Beautiful. Then as you exhale, just kind of fall about halfway down. We're going to relax the shoulders to where the only thing working here is the core and not the shoulders. So breathe here deeply. Beautiful breaths. The legs stay down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. On your next inhalation, come on up and then exhale, nose to the knees. Okay, so make sure you're not forcing this. You just allow the nose to go towards the knees. Breathing deeply as you go. Beautiful. All right, come on up and we'll bring the knees with us. We're going to hold on. Not really hold on. We're going to pretend to hold on to the back of the legs because I don't want you to engage your shoulders. Just kind of slide back down again with the knees bent. When you find a place you can, lift the feet or lift one foot or just keep the feet down. Okay, so here, don't hold your breath. That's the biggie here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Big breaths here. And we're going to turn this into our last forward fold. So legs go down and straight. Exhale here. Beautiful. All right, come on up. And let's bend the knees here. All right, from this position, we're going to do a twist. So we're going to take the legs and take the left one down. The right one will be bent. We're going to pick the right one up and cross it over right here, okay? All right. Now make sure you're not back here, but you're right on top of your sits bones, okay? So your right foot is here. This is your left leg. All right, beautiful. So here we go. We're going to take the right hand. We're going to grab this knee right here. We're going to take this all the way behind us. And then we're going to twist around and look behind us. Now, if you have osteoporosis, just look to the side, all right? If you have osteopenia or better, you can take the full twist. And breathe. Good. Left hand comes to the front, grabs that knee, and then just rotate the other arm behind you. Again, twisting and looking behind you. Don't put any weight on that back hand, all right? It's just there. There's no weight on it at all. Breathe, breathe. Okay, nicely done. Come back to the center. We'll take this right leg down, boom. Pick the left one up, cross it over, okay? All right, left hand is gonna go here. We're gonna go all the way back here and twist this way. Beautiful. And then we're gonna switch it out. This comes here, here, and here. Make sure you're not leaning on the hand. Perfect. All right, great job. So let's go down on the mat and we'll do some stuff on our back. We'll start with hands out in a T position. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to take the right leg and cross the right knee on top of the left one, all right? Now, the thing to remember here is that your shoulders are glued to the mat, so you're not going to lift your shoulders at all. The movement's going to be in the lower half of the body. So inhale here. And as you exhale, just slowly let those knees roll to the left, okay? They're just gonna go, 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 go. And you're gonna look over your right shoulder and twist and breathe. come back up, uncross, and then cross the left one over the right one. Inhale here. Exhale, let them fall to the right, and your gaze goes to the left. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Make sure your shoulders are down. Beautiful. Come on back and uncross. All right. Let's take the hands down beside the body. So we're going to do something for the lower pelvic and abdominal area, all right? So what I want you to do is press the small of your back into the mat. So you're not arched like this, you're firm to the mat. Walk your knees and ankles together, and then in slow motion, I want you to bring them up to a chair position, a chair in the air, all right? Now they're not gonna go up here. This is as high as you're gonna take them, right here. And then in slow motion, I want you to take your toes down to the mat, okay? Don't arch your back. Keep that nice flat back to the floor, and then you simply lift the toes back to the chair in the air, right? And then, so that's the whole thing, basically. And it starts out being pretty darn easy until all of a sudden you realize it's not. And that is working the lower abs, okay? So make sure you're not swinging your legs at all. There's no momentum here. It's a deliberate raise and a deliberate lower. This is actually a little bit of a Pilates move, okay? Make sure you're breathing. Make sure this is nice and slow and easy, slow and easy. There's no daylight there between the small of your back and the floor. You've got that back pushed way down flat. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Now, if this gets hard for you before we move on, what you can do is change it from 1 foot down, or change it from 2 feet down to 1 foot down. So I will demonstrate that for those who need something a little bit easier. This is a little bit easier, okay? Of course, your other alternative is to just take a little break and then come back and join in, okay? So, anybody not feeling this yet? I'm feeling it. So we're gonna count down now from 20. Remember, if you need to take a break, it's fine. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, smile, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, come on, you can do it. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the chest. Roll around on your back, okay? So relax your back, roll in one direction, and then roll in the other direction. All right, beautiful, nicely done. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is long legs on the mat. Hands are still down beside your body. What I want, this is gonna be a straight leg raise. Now, if there is any pain with this at all in your back, you need to not do this. Just simply do another pose and join back in on the next one. So what we're gonna do is push through the left heel, push, push, bring the left toes back towards the body, okay? So your leg is very engaged, all right? It's very firm. We're gonna inhale here. And as you exhale, you can press down with your hands. You're gonna lift that left foot up in slow motion, okay? Don't swing it, it's a deliberate raise. And you're gonna raise it all the way as far as you can until the bottom of the foot faces the ceiling or thereabouts. If you can't quite get there, that's fine. And then give me 3 long, slow breaths. Breathe, breathe. the tricky part here is lowering this leg in slow motion without holding your breath and without arching your back. Okay, so that back stays nice and firm. Leg comes down in slow-mo. Good. Perfect. Relax for a second, let everything go. And we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so hands down, press through the right heel, bring the right toes back towards the body. Inhale here. Exhale, push with the hands and slowly lift. Again, there's no momentum. This is slow-mo. Just take it up there as high as you can. Once you have it up there, 3 long, slow, deep breaths. And then here we go. The down part is harder. Making sure you don't arch your back. Making sure you don't hold your breath. Down, slow-mo, slow-mo, slow-mo. Once you get down there, relax, kind of wiggle around. We're gonna try for both legs. Now, if both legs are too much for you, take a break or just do one leg again, all right? Remember, there's no swinging here, so there's no momentum. Press through the heels, both of them if you wish. Toes come back, inhale. Exhale, slow-mo here. Ooh, it hurts so good. Yeah, but no real pain, no real pain. Good, once they're up there, leave them there and breathe. All right, this is the hardest part, is lowering without arching the back, without holding the breath. Slow as you can. Good job. All right, relax. Let's bring the knees to the chest and roll around a little bit. Good job. All right, we'll do one more here on the floor, then we're going to stand up and do some stuff. So let's take, this is opposite hand to toe touch. So take your left leg up. You can point your toe this time. So what I want you to do is take your right arm and you're going to reach for your toes. And when you do that, you're going to exhale and you're also going to lift your shoulders up so it looks like this. Now you notice I haven't reached my toes, and that's okay. If you can reach them, oh, I'm so close. Go ahead and reach them. If not, just hold on to whatever you can hold on to. But notice my shoulders are pretty much both of them off the floor. So that's what you want. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful. Okay, lay that down, relax. Right leg goes up. Left arm's gonna go wee, and up you go. And shoulders off the ground. Reach your toes if you can. Oh, I'm so close yet so far. And breathe right there. Beautiful, down you go. And let's just stretch, one big stretch. See how long you can get on the mat. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Beautiful. Bend your knees, roll over to the side. And let's come on up here. All right, so from here, let's do a side bend here. So you're on your knees. This has to do with side bending and balance, okay? So be careful with this one that you don't fall. So take your right leg and extend it out beside you like this. Have your back flat to the wall behind you. This arm's gonna be right here. So right arm on top of right leg. You're gonna watch your left hand come up over your head. Keep it behind you and then exhale it. As you breathe here, your arm should be so far back you really can't see it in your peripheral vision. Okay, so it's not here, but way back. Good. And then we're gonna let that hand go down. We're gonna replace this knee down without falling. Hopefully, if you fall, it's okay. And then left side out, left hand here, arm comes up, inhale, 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 exhale. Okay, keep it behind you. Breathe in, breathe. Beautiful, come on down. And gracefully replace the knee here. Going into upward serpent, hands out front. We're gonna inhale, 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 inhale. Take them behind you. Lift the armpits up towards the ceiling. You're actually going through the wall behind you. And just feel that stretch all the way down the front of the body. Breathe. Perfect. Come on down. Wonderful. That's an energy move. So if you're really feeling sluggish from being indoors all the time, that's a really good one to kind of stir things up. So we're going to get to our feet now. You can either just stand up, which is fine, or if you want to join me in downward dog, I will show you how to do that one. We'll have the hands right under the shoulders. We're going to tuck our toes here. We're going to come up and kind of move the weight to the back of the feet there, so you have the same amount of weight on the feet and the hands. So it's not a handstand, it's about 50-50. You can bend your knees, they call that walking your dog, moving your heels down towards the mat. Beautiful. And then look at your hands and walk your feet up to your hands. So don't walk your hands to your feet, hold in your belly, and very slowly start to come to an upright position. Perfect. All right, so let's stand sideways on the mat. I'm going to grab some water. Be sure and drink water throughout your practice. So we're going to do triangle, and then we're going to do a reverse angle. So nice wide stance. Line your heels up, kind of pelvic tilt here, because the idea is to get the head, the shoulders, the bottom, and the heels all in one straight line, okay? All right. Then without moving any other part of your body, just take your left leg and take it out 90 degrees away from you. So your foot's facing that way, okay? Legs are straight, so don't bend your knees. Arms come up. You're gonna look at the hand that's over the straight leg, okay? Then you're gonna take your hips away from where you're looking, boom. Then you're gonna reach, 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 reach as far as you can. Don't think about going down, think about going out. And then, hands on the wall behind you, you're just gonna slide down the wall and look up. You generally look up when you have a hand that's up in the air. Okay, good. So it has nothing whatsoever to do with touching the floor. It has to do with staying open. Moving into reverse angle, we're gonna slide right back up. We're gonna go back down. Same thing here. Whoa, teacher falls. Take the upper hand, put it where the lower one is. Good. And then take that other hand up behind you. This is a little harder. Of course, you are off the wall now completely. Shoulders are off the wall. But then, to come out of this, you're going to go right back to where you were, to where your arms are on the wall behind you, and then just slide back up. So that was triangle into reverse angle. Okay, good. Just kind of walk that out a little bit. And we'll do that sequence to the other side. Nice wide stance. Line up those heels. Pelvic tilt, everything's on the wall. Right foot goes out. Right foot goes out. Arms come up. Look over the hand that's out, over the foot that's out, and then boom, take your hips away. Reach, here I am, I'm reaching. I'm sliding down the wall. I'm keeping both of my shoulders tight against the wall. I'm landing that bottom hand. Breathe. Upper hand goes down to where the lower one is. Lower one comes behind us. Reverse angle. Your shoulders are off the wall now. That's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. But then they go right back. Take that hand back down. Line yourself back up with that wall again and slide on up. Perfect. Lower your arms and step together. All right, good. Moving into the quadricep area, just take your feet about hip bone width apart, the bones, not the outside of the hips. So what we're gonna do is bend the knees and slide the weight back towards the heels, okay? Now try to get that booty as low as you can. And the trick here is that the booty's gonna stay basically where it is. We're gonna be moving our arms around, but not the bottom. Bottom stays put. So really get down there. You can bring your arms up by your ears. You can either look up or you can look down. I look down generally. I have a little trouble with my neck. So this is the chair pose. And then we're gonna just take the arms down to the floor. You're gonna sweep the floor, you're gonna bring them up behind you, and you're gonna look between your knees. Now my bottom didn't move, it stayed right where it was. Okay, I did not come up. This is the bear pose, okay, bear pose. So what we're gonna do here is alternate between chair, which is brush the floor again, come back up here, and then without moving the booty, take the arms down, brush the floor, bring them up behind you. Now you're looking through your knees. You're not looking at the floor. You're looking behind you. Again, brush the fingers, bring them up by the ears, back into chair pose. Make sure you're not holding your breath here. Okay, brush it down, bring it up behind you. You're looking through your knees, bear pose, breathe. Good, brush the floor. Anybody feeling this besides me? I can feel it. Good, last one, here we go. Last time into the bear pose. Breathe. Brush it down. Last time into the chair pose. Are your legs screaming? They should be. Come on up. Hands to the heart. Woo-wee. Good job. Important to have strong quads so your back doesn't hurt. So let's do a side bend here, standing side bend again. Feet can kind of stay where they were in the chair pose. You simply bring the arms up over the head. The palms are going to face each other, and you're going to look up there, okay? Then I want you to tuck them back there behind your ears so you can't really see them in your peripheral vision. Really reach up there like you mean it, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Inhale here and slide down to the right. Okay, now if that bottom shoulder hurts in this position, you may drop it, okay? Breathe. You should feel a really nice stretch all the way down the side of the body. Perfect, come on up. And we're gonna exhale this side and breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful, and come on up. Lower the arms, bend the knees, exhale. Inhale up. And bring the hands back down to the heart. Beautiful. All right, let's do one more here. So let's take your left foot and take it one step out at a 45-degree angle. So you're not going to step forward or to the side. You're going to step right in the middle there, okay? Now this leg, the front leg that you just stepped with, is going to be straight. This back leg can either be straight or you can bend it if you need to, okay? Be sure to keep your eyes open during this next inversion. So you're going to take your body and turn it over the leg that's long here. Then you're going to take your shoulders, rev them up here, circle them around, touch that quarter, bring the quarter down the back, intertwine the fingers, then push the shoulder blades together and intertwine the fingers, push them down towards the floor, okay? Inhale here. As you exhale, here we go. Nose to the knee or thereabouts, and arms come up over your head, okay? Don't close your eyes. Now you're looking between your knees behind you. You're not looking at the floor. Breathe. To come up, you have to hold in your belly very tightly to protect your back, and then you come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Hello. Step back, let go, shake it out. We're going to do it to the other side. So other foot out, 45 degrees, turn the body over the long leg, shoulders up, around, touch, squeeze them down, intertwine the fingers, press them down, really engaged here. So keep those shoulder blades squeezed together. Inhale, Exhale, nose to the knee. Here you go. All the way down as far as you can. Hands come up. Don't look at the floor necessarily. You want to more look behind you. Good, breathe. Feel that stretch down the back of that front leg, right? Good. Hold in your belly. Come on up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Woo. Step together and release. Beautiful. All right, kind of get loose here. All right, beautiful. Let's go back to the mat. We're going to just stretch out a little bit, and then you'll do your own Shavasana. So lying on the back here, bend the knees, place the right ankle on the left knee, lift the left foot, and pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Widen your toes and squeeze them. Widen and squeeze. Widen and squeeze. Widen and squeeze. Point your toes and your heels, toes and heels, toes and heels. Circle, 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 and circle the other way. Beautiful. Put that foot down, uncross. Left ankle on the right knee, same thing. Lift it up, really bring it in tight towards the body. Widen your toes and squeeze. Widen and squeeze. Widen and squeeze. Point your toes and your heels. Toes and heels. Toes and heels. Circle. Back the other way. Beautiful. Lower it down. Uncross. Walk your knees and ankles together. Both arms out. T position. Lift. Get that chair in the air thing going again. Shoulders stay down. Inhale. Exhale the knees to the right as far as they can go, and then look to the left. And breathe. Beautiful. Inhale them up. And over to the side, other way. And once you're there, turn your head and look in the opposite direction and breathe. Beautiful. Come on back. And then always be sure to end your practice with a nice long Shavasana, which is a nice long rest. Get in whatever comfortable position that you like. Close your eyes and just breathe deeply through the nose. And I want to thank you for joining me today again for Gentle Yoga on the Mat. Namaste.